Georgia's tiny breakaway region of South Ossetia was like a bomb waiting to explode. Finally, it did. Georgia launching a military offensive it says is aimed at stopping the separatist region from seceding from Georgia. Russia sending in tanks to beef up Russian peacekeepers and, it says, protect civilians in South Ossetia who hold Russian passports. As civilians flee the fighting, Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili tells CNN it's an invasion and accuses Moscow of aggression and provocation.
It's about fundamental values that U.S. has always advocated for the rest of the world. It's about something that is dear to all of us: freedom, democracy, and standing up for your own values and principles.
Russian President Dmitry Medvedev claims his tanks are on the move in self-defense.
Civilians are dying at the moment in South Ossetia. Women, children, and old men, and the majority of them are citizens of the Russian Federation. I, as president of the Russian Federation, am obliged according to the Constitution and federal law to defend the lives and integrity of Russian citizens wherever they are.
As fighting intensifies, Georgia charges Russian planes are bombing its territory. Both Russia and Georgia were part of the former Soviet Union. Moscow says Georgian forces killed Russian peacekeepers. The escalation is setting off alarm bells internationally. The U.S. says it's dispatching an envoy to Georgia.
We call on Russian forces to stop attack, whether by aircraft, missiles, or ground combat forces.
At the United Nations, Georgian and Russian representatives engage in a heated debate.
Who would object to a ceasefire? Who would object to peace?
Are you ready to stop that fighter jets who are in the air, who will soon be bombing my comrades in Georgia?
The European Union urges both sides to declare a ceasefire. South Ossetia, one of two breakaway regions in Georgia, declared independence from Georgia, but the international community never recognized it. Now the conflict threatens to spin out of control with wider implications for Russia and the United States. Jill Doherty, CNN, Washington.